over, boy.
This is LJJ's lawn care. I'll be there in a jiffy to make your lawn be crispy and squared. This is LJJ's lawn care. My prices are so thrifty, you might just want to tip me, I'm rare. This is LJJ's lawn care. Whether it's scorching or it's nippy, in the morning I will swiftly be there. This is LJJ's lawn care. Just call me if you need me. No stalling, I'm not greedy, I'm fair.
What's up, y'all? Larry here with LJJ Lawn Care. Today I'll be doing a leaf cleanup. I'm gonna show you guys how it's done in St. Louis. See all this debris, leaf cleanup. What I'm gonna do is blow this out in the streets. The street cleaner will come through and clean it up. In case you guys don't know, St. Louis suffers from a crisis in leaves. Now, this is all from last year right here. See? Now these trees drop all these leaves out in the streets, and this is the debris. St. Louisans, we pay the taxes for the street cleaners to clean up the mess. And that's just the way it is. You can't escape that. But as I was saying, street cleaning comes the last Monday of the month, 8:30 a.m. to noon. When they get done coming through, all this stuff will be gone. All the leaves. The park, the city park, they own this, and their leaves drop down and it gets into the streets. But they come and they blow the stuff too. They try to do what they can do, but as you can see, this is belong to the city, and they're not, and their leaves are still down. So imagine what happens with the residents. So this is going to be a cleanup, a first time maintenance mode, and a leaf removal. Very simple. So enjoy the video. Oh, let me show you the backyard right fast. Back here. It's all grass. No big deal. Poop. Oh, whoa, almost tripped. There you go. If you want to see how tall he is. See, I got my leg right here. Oh. Now, y'all got to charge for all of this. You already know that. You see debris? You see this? I always get footage, some cameras. You can see this been torn up. Somebody with some gas power operated string trimmer ripped through the sides. Hello. So there you go. Also got this right here. Get this stuff up here. I wonder if you guys had this, but this is a basement. Get those leaves up too. I won't be able to get whatever's going on up in there. Yeah. Concrete. Charge for this too. You know, you gotta charge for everything. But I'm about to get started. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace. All right, y'all, let's talk about this leaf cleanup. First of all, this video is going to be fast forward because you don't want to sit through hours 20 minutes of this, man. I'm telling you, y'all, it's crazy. By the time I get done with this, I'm gonna look like a different person. So, first of all, we're gonna start at the steps, man. I have this shovel. This is how I do stuff. I find it super fast to get done with this, man. This probably took me about, I don't know, it takes me about 5 minutes to clear these people's steps. Now, I want y'all to know, when I first started, how I used to charge, I used to just charge by the minute, man. You can't go wrong charging by the minute. And I didn't include my labor or anything. You already know, my wife, she started like, hey, you gotta start charging for labor and things like that. I mean, because this just ain't making sense. You're charging by the minute, and that's cool. And also imagine that if you charge by the minute, if you somewhere for an hour, that's 60 minutes, that's $60. You know, that's when I first started off. So for you newbies, when y'all first start off, go ahead if you want to go like that, but just add a few extra dollars to it at the end. You know, you're not including your labor. And the reality is that we are selling time, you know, but you upgrade it when you start charging for your labor, you know, and then you really upgrading when you're charging for gas and labor, time, taxes, all kind of stuff. You got to do what you got to do. So now I'm grabbing my gas, Power Echo. What's this? This is a vacuum suction thing. It's a blower too. But I want y'all to know that this is the same gas from last year. The same gas, not last year, the same gas from 2021. I have not. I'm using the same gas from 2021. I know they say, you don't want to use the same gas. You gotta dump it every 30 days. I don't know nothing about none of that type of stuff, y'all. I'm old school, y'all. I believe if you can use it, use it. You know what I'm saying? Use it or lose it. That's how it is, you know. But it started up, y'all. It started right on up. Same gas from 2021. I did not use this thing in 2022. So yeah, it is what it is. So that's been through the winter and all. Out in the garage, just sitting with the same gas in there. But anyway, a lot of my stuff is throwaway. You know, that meaning that if something goes wrong with it, it's good to go. I just buy another. A lot of people try to use something for the same, you know, for years and years on out. I believe in that too, if it lasts that long, but something gets to breaking down or acting a little weird, then I got to do something different. Gotta go ahead and grab something new. You know, throw the old out with the old, in with the new. So, right now I'm just hitting the fence line or whatever. And mind y'all, this is no strategy here. So if I had a lot of times I plan and plot and come up with some type of time resolution scheme. You know, this is no type of strategy, but it's getting done though. You know, once you do this stuff kind of repetitively, this is like my third cleanup for the day right here. You know, when starting at the new year, you know, when you're starting off, I don't know about you, but a lot of my customers have cleanups all day long. It ain't nothing but cleanups the first time. Some of them be wondering like, hey, you gonna just start me off at the regular discounted Mo price, bi-weekly price? Nah, I can't just start you off at the regular discounted bi-weekly Mo price. I have to charge for everything. You know, you have a cleanup, you gotta get cleaned up. It's just the way it is. So now I use my string trimmer, y'all. Like I said, there's no strategy here, but I'm just trying to go off the best way I can. I'm trying to bust up these leaves that's stuck into this concrete. bust that open a little bit. And then I'm be going over it with the blower. And string trimmer. I don't know about y'all, but when I charge quite a few dollars, it be like, I like stuff to look real nice. I don't want people to question, like, he charged me $300 and he didn't get me, that I feel like it just wasn't worth it. He didn't do $300 worth of work. So I just try to do the best that I can. I try to make it razzle dazzle, try to make it magnificent before it's over with, So, but yeah, and secret time. I'm gonna let y'all in on the secret. When I string trim, when it's leaf cleanup time, I gotta do some leaf cleanup. Oh, and another thing, hold on, before I tell y'all the secret. All customers don't want leaf cleanup or whatever. They just say, just hit me up with the regular first time maintenance mode. Don't worry about them leaves. And there's nothing wrong with that. But some people like to have, folks over and chill out, and they don't want to see them leaves. So that's where I come in at. But I just don't instantaneous look. This is not something that I don't look forward to waking up in the morning mulching leaves. Just keeping it 100% real with y'all. I look forward to waking up in the morning and starting my day and getting stuff over with. I'm very happy for my life right now. I'm just living la vida loca. I don't never want this to end. It's sad, but I really don't. This is real fun. Being your own boss, not having to answer to no one. Ain't nothing like this, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. And believe me, I'm fresh with it because I just had stopped working a 9 to 5. It's gonna be a year in August. So I'm real raw with it right now. It's like I'm just really appreciating this. Matter of fact, I don't think that this will never die. But anyway, let me get back to my secret with my string trimmer. I'll come back to that stuff later. Right now, there is no strategy in my setup of me talking right now either. Just keeping it real with y'all. This is just me just talking on here. A colorful combination of what they call commentary. A colorful commentary. You got a colorful commentary coming? Yeah, I got one for y'all. I hope this is colorful for you, because this is what you're getting on this one. But with my string trimmer, there'll be leaves, right? There'll be leaves all locked up against the fence and on the sides or whatever. All I do is just string trimming, and the way I string trim it, I flick the leaves out, the debris of the leaves out into the open, and then I mulch it. That's the secret. Tip of the day. Use it as a tip of the day. This is the tip of the day. If you gotta get leaves that's around the fence to string trim it, that'll flick the leaves out, and then you could just mulch it with your lawnmower. Yeah, so right now I'm just busting down the tall grass. This is some thick grass too, y'all. This is some very thick grass. It's pooping there. I done got some grass on the screen. Don't worry about that. It'll be gone eventually. It will be gone. But it's gonna be there for a second, just letting you know. Now you see them leaves right there? Now I'm just flicking them out, that's all. Something else someone could do it, you could take that vacuum, that Echo vacuum, and hit it on the side. But this is how I do it. I rarely use that vacuum. Not even for the steps. There's some step jobs I do. But like I said, I don't be trying to sell the leaf jobs, y'all. That is not my priority. I promise you. I make my money through speed. And when it come down to leaf, we still gotta make our money, y'all. If I'm gonna do the leaf jobs, you gotta charge, Cleanups, I charge, man. I charge. Like, I don't be playing about them cleanups, y'all. That's one thing I don't play about. Because when I first started, like I said, I was charging 60. I mean, well, about 60, not $60 an hour, but just 60. I just didn't know how to charge. I really didn't know how to charge, so I just charged by the minute. If I made $60 an hour, I was tickle pink. I was seriously tickle pink. And now, that ain't just how I look at it. Now, if I'm finna charge, I'm not charging by no hour. I'm charging by labor. I know how much time it might take me to do it. Now, you see how them leads just got kicked out from the fence? I charge for labor. I don't even think, I know how much time it's gonna take for me to do something, y'all. I kinda, once you do something over and over again. And even, listen, you wanna know what I do? I might add an extra, $10, $20, $50 just in case. You gotta hit yourself off with a just in case situation. And when that's just how I do it. Everybody have their own way. If you don't mind, drop in the comments, how do you do your charging? Do you charge by the labor? Do you charge by the minute? How do you charge it? You can't get away from charging by your time, y'all. You gotta charge a little bit from your time, And depending on how valuable your time is that's how much you gonna make. Some people charge by their lifestyle. Like, hey, I need money if I'm gonna do this. Now I got 2 blowers going, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse the camera because I lowered it. The next videos it'll be a little bit more better, but shoot, I hit a bump with the camera, bumped my head, and now that knocked off the thing. So this is what you get. This is a hill, and I'm blowing the stuff down. When I do leaf cleanup, I do it with 2 blowers, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. It makes it easier, And every time I do something more and more, I learn how to do it a lot more better. If you have 2 blowers in your hand, and you open it up and you swing like you clapping, that'll throw that stuff out the way. At this point, I'm kicking the leaves because it's so thick right there. It's been wet and just caked up right there. Nothing like wet leaves, y'all. I'm just telling you right now. So if I wanted to, I could just blow those leaves right there out in the streets and leave them there. Just keeping it 100% real with you. Now, as I was explaining with the street cleaning, they come once a month. In some cases, they might come a couple of times, but they go over the streets a couple of times, but on one day they come once a month. So with that information, you guys got to know that I have a bi-weekly schedule of every 12 to 16 days, with the 14th day being the main day. So I may come over one time and service somebody's property. The leaf cleaner come, boom, there you go. I'm just keeping it real. It's just the way it is. It's about, and this one I believe is the last Monday, so this is next week. It'll be coming on Monday. But I don't like to just leave stuff piled up like this, especially if I got a park right next to it. This stuff belongs to the park too. You know how leaves do, man. They leave. They go as they please. They float and they go where they please. So all I'm doing is just knocking this on off over there, y'all. No big deal. Getting it back at the park. Not to mention, the construction workers. I don't want, they can get through here simple with their machines. Yeah, that's all to it. It's nothing special. Nothing special about this at all. Blowing the leaves across the streets. And the leaf situation now, mind y'all, I never paid no attention to it for real time until I got into lawncare. But I look at these leaves, y'all, These trees, y'all. St. Louis has a crisis. These trees is old. They're seasoned. They're old, man. I'm talking about like 70, 80, 90 years old. These trees, these huge trees. And leaf season could be year-round with St. Louis, especially if it's a storm or rain or whatever. It's just constant leaves, y'all, up here. I'm just keeping it real. This is real talk. Constant leaves, non-stop. When will they leave? Man, there's a whole bunch of them, man. It just never stops. Flat out. Why won't they leave? They just here, St. Louis. So right now I'm about to grab my Toro and I'm finna mulch up what I can mulch, cut the yard. I'm pretty much done, y'all, at this point. But I'm gonna go over it again with the string trimmer, because there are spots that I can't see and hit because it is what it is. Once you cover it up in leaves, you got to. I don't know, you ain't got to, but I gotta make sure my stuff still got that LJJ Lawn Care spectacular situation going on. It's just the way it is. So right now I'm just mulching up the leaves now. The rest of it. That's not her section. So yeah, I don't cut nobody's sections, because you wanna know what? If you start doing that, they're gonna expect it. The neighbor's not gonna cut their section. Shoot, some people will come out and say, hey, why aren't you cutting that section? What's going on? That's not her section. But you've been doing it. Avoid all that stuff, y'all. Learn how to listen. You got to learn how not to do stuff for free. When I first started off, I used to do a gang of stuff for free. Serious. If it wasn't for the godmother of lawn care, my wife, telling me, you have to charge for things. You cannot just be doing stuff for free. Man, with the violins playing in the background, I gotta hear it's just drama-fied. Listen to her, man, at times. When it come down to business, y'all, I'm telling you, that's my board right there. That's the judge, the juror. Not to mention, I'm intelligent myself. I'm smart. I know how to, trust me, I'm big. I'm a big dude. Like, serious, everybody has some intelligence about themselves, but once you know that you're smart, it is what it is. That girl is like the female me. She's like okay, I already know this stuff in my head, but what she about to say, I already know it's true. But when she say it and she's nagging about it, it's like, it ain't no getting around. I gotta go for what it's right. I already know it's right. I already know the information that she's saying. So let's talk about last week, y'all. This is a sad situation right here. Last week was dark matter. Just keeping it real with you. It was real life dark matter in lawn care. So starting off on the first mow, my X mark 30-inch pull rope string. The string that you pull to start it up broke on the first mow. Now, mind y'all, on Sundays, I prepare myself. I do everything. Change my blades, maintain my lawnmowers, sharpen my blades, check the oil, fill the oil, change filters, everything. Charge up batteries, everything, y'all. Anything you can think of. Changing the blades on the blades edger. I do all that. I do it all on Sundays. It take probably about a couple of hours for me to do what I do on Sundays. But I'm taking my time. It's my day off, and I'm just enjoying myself while I'm doing it. I'm not doing it, in a way where it's like, let me hurry up and do it. That's my time off right there, Sundays and Saturdays. I'm trying to schedule my stuff to be off on Saturdays and Sundays. Last year I was working Saturdays, and so I was actually working Monday through Sundays. This year I'm trying to have 2 days off, y'all. I mean, I'm enjoying myself. I love what I do, but I got to be able to be off, y'all. I have to enjoy my time off. There's no getting around that. Got to. And I suggest you guys do the same thing. There's plenty of money out here. You can make money all day long in this thing. I'm just keeping it real. I know it's true. That's what I was on. I was money hungry last year. I was just dark. I was dark. Wasn't spending no time with my family. Wasn't even, man, I was out here straight up and wasn't trying to. I was just out here because I was afraid. So afraid. What's gonna happen if I run out of money? You know, I don't worry about none of that stuff. So anyway, hold on. Let me tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm readjusting the wheels on this thing because it's choking up too much. And what I do is this Motion Toro and the X-Mark, it picks up the grass. And then what I do is pick it up and you find a special spot away from the eye of the customer, and then I kind of dump it out right there, and then I clean that section up. I don't dump it in the front right there, like next to the, you know, for people just to see. It's not a bad situation. It's just that's what I prefer. I would dump it there because either way it go, after I get done cleaning it up, spreading it out, it's gonna be all right. But I just find a section away that's out in the corner and I dump it. So yeah. But yeah, my X-Mark broke down on me last week. It broke down on the first mow, and I know y'all probably like, boy, you all over the place. Hey, if you stayed this long, I'm surprised at this point. Like serious, myself, I'm surprised because this is crazy. But the dark matter of last week, see, I'm cleaning up under the deck right fast, but the dark matter of last week, my X-Mark broke down on me, right? Okay. Not to mention that my Echo blower was in the shop. I believe it was in the shop. I couldn't believe how long that thing was in the shop. I took it. It was almost going on a month, y'all. I had to get a little aggressive with the people I took the blower to. I ain't gonna disclose the name yet, but it was dark matter time. I had to let them know, hey, ain't no way in the world y'all ain't done with that blower. All we waiting on is a filter. Hey, I said, are y'all serious? That's what it is? Yes. I'm like, hey, look, I can order the filter from Amazon. It'll take 1 day. Y'all been telling me about a filter for 2 weeks. So that's what I end up ordering Amazon. I promise you it'll be done in the morning. I order my stuff from Amazon. The morning came, they never called me. You know, once you busy, you gotta roll. You know, I have backup now. Those two electrical blowers together creates the same wind capacity that this Echo do on its own. Just keeping it real. That's real talk. So hold on, I put the Echo on my back. I'm locking up my Toro, and I'm finna grab the string trimmer again. I know it's like, what? You just had string. It don't matter. I have to do this. It's just the way it is. I'm meticulous like this. Ain't nothing I could do about it. Hey, all them leaves right there, I couldn't even really see what I was doing. But now everything is looking nice, crispy and square. But so anyway, no strategy to this colorful commentation, by the way, in case y'all haven't found out about this situation. But so the X-Mark was down because the rope string, the blower was gone. So I'm just out here really just using my Toro for all that stuff. So that's why I say, like that last video I had to push more all this, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You got the push more is the first beginning. Ain't nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. You can work your way out of not ever having to push more. It's gonna take some time, but you can do that. You know, so all right. So those are the beginnings of last week, right? So that's what that was. Now let's go into the evil dark matter. So I had to make hard decisions. Just keeping it real, I had to make some hard decisions. A customer that I used to drive so far out to mow, I would say the best customer I ever had, period. I had to stop doing business with him. Only because the distance that it takes to get the distance. I used to drive 25 minutes out there. I'm just keeping it real. I know you're like, I thought you was South City. This is a customer that was grandfathered in. I had to take what I had to take to quit that job. I'm just keeping it real. I had to take things to quit that job, and that was the one that I took. And he was paying. Just keeping it real. He's kind. He was paying. He's very supportive of my business. What I love about him is that we shook hands on the deport, and he gave me a tip. Shoot, it was almost buyer's remorse after that, or what businessman regret after that, whatever you want to call it. I was just like, man, dang, this dude, man, he making it hard on me right here. Dang. But yeah, it just didn't make sense because. Just keeping it real, the amount of time, 25 minutes plus 25 minutes to driving to get back into my area. We got to round that up to an hour, not to include the possibility of traffic. You know, so imagine driving an hour in your day. You could be making money in that hour, or you could be scraping up new customers in that hour. It's too much stuff you could be doing in that hour. You know. Then the property probably took me 30 to 45 minutes to mow, to service, just keeping it real. So that's entirely too much time wasted. That's just not a good business deal. But somebody gonna be happy to have that property, just keeping it real. So this is why I was saying that this section, I clean this up like this. It's just blowing, and then I string trim it to y'all, but right now, I'm just blowing it. That's what I do. That's all the grass that's been cut and dumped. Blow that stuff out there. Blow that grass on out there, and you see I'm string trimming it too. Usually when I don't have the blower, I just string trim it. It does the same exact thing. Just flicks the grass. That's just what I do. Boom. So yeah, that was one thing. The property was down. I mean, I lost a really good customer. Then after that situation, it's like, okay, I got a hard part, but there's even a more harder part. I had a corner lot. It was like my last corner lot, and I have to put my price to where it's right. It would take me 45 minutes to cut this corner lot. I know you guys like, man, I thought you'd be getting done. Yeah, I usually take 15 minutes to 20 minutes. Tops. 15 to 17 minutes to service somebody's property. But that corner lot, I want to say corner lots are really for, businesses that have two customers. I mean, two people working. Me on my own I gotta drop them corner lots, y'all. It's no getting around it. They must go. There's no getting around it. I'm dropping. I don't want to drop them, but just business-wise, it's not a good strategy for me. So that's what comes with making hard decisions. Are you making hard decisions? Because when you look at the customer, they're kind, you want to do business with them. Some good customers too, man. I done lost some good customers last week, man. because of the properties, because of the drives, because of my time. Man. But you know, that's the hard thing of life. That's the hard thing of being a businessman. You got to make hard decisions. Period. You cannot not make hard decisions. It is what it is, y'all. So, anyway, what I'm gonna do next? Hold on, what am I grabbing that for? That's ridiculous, y'all. I'm just meticulous with this. Y'all already know. But anyway, so I'm almost completed. Now I'm finna spray the place with this weed treatment, this concrete weed treatment service. That's what I do. As y'all can see, I get it all the way in there. I soak it. It's gotta be soaked, y'all. You gotta get it down into the roots. I can't believe I've been talking on this thing this long, to be honest with y'all. This is ridiculous. If y'all still with me, let me know. Drop in the comments, when did you finna cut off? When did you stop it? And that'd be hilarious. And you wouldn't know it unless you really been watching this video this long. What did we in? Like, dang, 30-some odd minutes of talking? This is ridiculous. Anyway, no strategy here. All out of order. So anyway, yeah, I'm just hitting up the sidewalks, y'all. Getting off into the cracks and the crevices. Since y'all been on here this long, let me tell y'all the truth, y'all. It's 3:27 a.m. in the morning right now. I know. Why aren't you asleep? It's Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday now. Hold on, is it Wednesday? I know that sounds dark, man. Let me see. It's the 19th. Wednesday the 19th. I know you're like, do you ever sleep? Yes, I sleep, y'all, but my body is just not, you know, I'm having too much fun, y'all. That's the thing. I get my sleep in, I just be doing too much, y'all. I'm just doing too much. And then guess what? After I make this video, I'm gonna go back to sleep. And then I'm gonna wake up. Probably about 5 o'clock. And then I'm gonna walk my wife out or whatever, you know, let's see her out. And then I might go back to sleep again. But by 8 o'clock, I'll be cutting somebody over. It's just the way it is. I'll be out here doing my schedule for the day. So yeah, that's just the way it is, y'all. I'm weird like that, but so yeah, I'm just like a machine, yeah. Ain't nothing I could do about that. That's that machinery built type stuff. I don't know what's that about. I just, you know what? I have this energy. I just decided to use it to the in a different way now, you know, because I can be using this energy in a negative way, but I'm using it for positive. You know, you only got one life to live, y'all. Enjoy it. Make sure if you can, seriously, consider living life free. But yeah, drop in the comments 2 things if y'all been watching. I gotta ask this at the end because it's like, that's crazy. I'm not surprised that you stayed on this video this long, but it's like, okay, like this is I don't expect nobody to stay on this video this long watching this with me rambling. This is called rambling off at the mouth. But make sure y'all like and subscribe, y'all. Drop in the comments when did you stop watching, and I'ma holler at y'all in a minute. Peace. And there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.
This is LJJ's Lawn Care. I'll be there in a jiffy to make your lawn be crispy and squared. This is LJJ's Lawn Care. My prices are so thrifty, you might just want to tip me, I'm rare. This is LJJ's Lawn Care. Whether it's scorching or it's nippy, in the morning I will swiftly be there. JJ's Lawn Care. Just call me if you need me. No stalling, I'm not